I need to just convert that. There we go. Now people can hopefully hear me. Manage audio devices. This is the default. Damn it. Great. Okay, well, whatever. Welcome in, everybody. It is Wednesday. It is viewer suggestion day. Tin Claw, welcome in. Tin Clash. Taylor, welcome in as well. Pop out the chat over here and put it over here. No, that's not what I wanted. I want a Discord right there. You belong over here. Okay. We're going to start with some rugby sketches, and then we'll get into the viewer suggestion. Yeah. Hope everybody had a good week. We'll do a sketchy rugby, and then we'll do a better rugby. Birthday was the 9th. Well, happy birthday. That's exciting. One more go around sun. I don't know if your friends came. I'm sorry to hear that. What's going on with this pen? What? Weird. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope this isn't a pun, and I hope this is a real story. Because I'm already invested in it now. I used to try to throw parties all the time, and I threw one barbecue to try to get my friends to come hang out with each other, and none of them showed up, and it's just like, well, I'm just not going to do that anymore. Sometimes different friends are have different expectations. What and how they hang out with each other. So it's a lesson that took me many years to figure out. understand the mustache. Is that a reference to something? I'm a little lost. Just gonna give Rugby a little feather here, and then we'll call this sketch, and we'll do another one. Alright. Okay. Let's draw a good... Oh, it is almost Thanksgiving. I do need to draw a turkey, Rugby. That's tradition. We can get a little closer, though. I think we can get a little closer before we do the turkey, Rugby. I do not. Afraid I'm getting pulled into a deeper and deeper D's nuts joke or something, so I'm not really sure where we're going with this. Mid-roll ads are back. Yep, it got set back to frequency. Manual, please. Safe. Welcome back in, everybody. If you got bumped out by the ads, it is now turned off. Please feel free to give money. I should put up a poll, not a poll, but like a. I think I can do that. I think I can put that up. Let's try to do that. Yeah, I can put up a goal. There we go. Let's see. Let's do one super chat today. $5 or more. We'll give it a 2-hour timer, and we'll say, "Who streams ad free?" Start goal. I'm cheap. Cheap, and I know it. I'm thinking about buying a laminator. Speaking of money. There's a bunch on Amazon for like $30, and it's like $30 is a good, I think, entry point to test some stuff. The really nice ones are like $200 or $300. I don't know if I need that level of complexity, you know? Really, all I think I need is something that can laminate basically like proxy magic cards. I think that would be fun. I don't like this feather that I've been drawing. I'm trying something different, and I'm not enjoying it. It's a joke about no one going to my birthday. It's like a certain Australian painter failing art school. Yeah, see, I think we are getting somewhere with that I don't think is appropriate for YouTube, but so I'm gonna disengage from that. Keep it classy, people. Keep it classy. That's better. He's still so scribbly, though. Why is Rugby so scribbly today? I did finish up my last commission, which is really fun. I think I made a short with it. I have to make another short tonight. I forgot about that. Shoot, I'm behind. I need to get more work done. Let's draw our crab for the day. Maybe I should start drawing the crabs with how they attack. Punchy crab? That looks like a penis. Like, I didn't even finish drawing it. I knew that looked like a penis. This one's got like a giant claw. Pinch, pinch. That's kind of a fun idea. I like that. Just one giant pinchy claw. swings in a huge arc or something. At some point, all moves feel the same. So I really have to figure out what the different enemy attacks should be doing. So right now it's just like circle, square. Which maybe that's okay. Maybe that's okay. I'm struggling getting the multiplayer working. Because I mean, I've got the network connections up, but for some reason I can't get the characters to sync. So I'm working on that this week. And then hopefully we'll have a working prototype for people to play. It'll be multiplayer enabled, which will be fun. Which will be fun. You know, that's not a good crab. It's a cool idea. Not a good crab. Let's try one more time. What's a good shape? If you do triangle, I think triangle's funny. Let's see, what can we do with the triangle? Yep, not falling for that one. Nice try. Ooh, that's kind of funny. Maybe have little spindly legs instead of the chunky ones. Chunky legs are fun though. Chunky legs are fun to draw. Wait. That's a good one. Okay, that's a good shape. Yeah, kid. My trick has worked. I give him cartoons and vegetables, and he eventually just starts munching on the vegetables. And then we can do this. Yeah. I mean, not in full sentences, but he goes. You do say things. Alright, there's a good little crab. We'll put that over there. Let's get into this. For those of you who are new, don't know what's going on, we're doing the viewer suggestion today. So we're going to roll some dice, and we're going to pick something off the list from the viewer community post. If you have not put anything on the community post, please let me know. We can add it to the list today. And we'll carry that over for today and Friday. We'll see if we can get them all drawn. I've lost my dice. There we go. Yep, he does. He does all the time, which is great. He constantly wants to use my tablet, though. Six. Okay, draw another fish. Let's see what this is. Oh, that's a weird looking one. Hillstream Loach Warlock, which this is just a booger with texture. How do I want to do this? Like brown, I guess. Ba ba ba. I think I'm gonna have to start drawing these as people. that, and then we need like a really light yellow. We can start putting some of these weird shapes in here. It's almost like a tigerfish. Pretty weird looking. And let's do some dark here. Let's get this like this, so we can actually get the shape written in here. A doodle 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 doo. Nope, he does not say that yet. We need an eyeball. Ooh, bright yellow. Okay. We'll do something like this. Try to make this eye look a little shinier. Try to get that really black. Hello, hello. Welcome in. How are you today?
How's it going? I'm alright.
We're drawing a fish.
That's a fish?
It's gonna be.
Okay. It looks like a derpy, like lizard folk or dinosaur folk.
Yeah, I'm gonna make it like a Locatha, I think.
Mm. No, it's Asamaru in Pathfinder 2nd Edition.
Oh, did they change it? The Locatha is the D&D name, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
they used to have Locatha in like 1E, but with the remaster and stuff, they renamed them to Asamaru.
I wonder why. I'm trying to figure out the name. Name choice. That might not be anything.
I mean, Locatha doesn't mean anything either.
You're right. You might be right.
I think it's just it might be based off of like a fish named Locatha.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, that's where my head was at. I was trying to figure out what the a math or whatever it is now is based off of. Because like you have the I guess Locatha could be a loach or it could be. It sounds fishy, right? Like that's where I'm coming from.
Yeah.
So I wonder what fish they chose for that, and if that actually like determines what they look like in the Pathfinder books.
I don't think so because they have a variety of different looks, but predominantly like lionfish.
Oh, okay. What's the scientific name for lionfish? That could answer our questions.
Not Locatha or anything starting with an A.
Okay.
I think it's just a name they decided to come up with. Like,
all names
like,
are made
they
up.
Yep,
yeah.
Fine. I don't think they were thinking of a specific like animal when they decided to name them. Because like rat folk in Starfinder are Isoki.
Okay, yeah, that's not so. I don't know where the etymology for that would be either.
Yep. Not everything has to come from real life or fantasy. People can be creative and make up new names.
Sure. References, man. Everything's translated into English. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to read it. I think I need a little more yellow. Maybe not. It might be okay. entomology speaking, or what do planet and men have in common, huh? I don't know. Besides genetics or reliance on the sun? Okay, let's do that. Okay, now to make this a warlock. I give it a hat. Gotta give it a little hat. What was the? I saw some dragons you posted in the live stream. What was the last one? It looked like it's made out of metal.
Let me see.
Is that the resurrection dragon?
No, that is the phase dragon.
Phase dragon. Okay.
Yep.
That sounds pretty dope.
They're like tied to teleportation magics.
When your players teleport, they just see a dragon, like they kind of like zip through the multiverse.
I mean, maybe. I don't know, like the lore behind them. That will be coming out in the book next month.
Oh, we need to message them.
Yep. Apparently, that book is going to have like pull-out pages of like all the like the concept art that's been like cleaned up and turned into like anatomy sketches.
Interesting. That'll be cool.
So,
yeah, let's get on that.
Yep. Make a note. Which it will have like lore for all the new dragons in Monster Core 2, as well as other new dragons in it. And maybe some like Dragon Slayer options?
That would be fun. The Slayer was always weird to me, but like it seemed like an idea, something I'd like to play. And the few times I tried it, it just didn't jive well with what I was trying to make. So.
Well, I don't mean like the Slayer as in the class, but like they released a trailer and there's like two people talking in it. One's a dragon and the other is a dragon slayer. And they kind of like allude to like a dragon disciple getting your powers from a dragon. But then it's like, what? So like, are there gonna be like options for like being a dragon slayer? Because that would be interesting.
That could be an interesting way to do it, because the problem I had with the old Dragon Slayer class was that it felt like it was kind of... It didn't take enough... It took, like, the worst part about the Ranger and, like, parts of the Paladin. It just kind of made it a weird thing, if I remember
Small
right.
correction. It wasn't a Dragon Slayer class. It was just the Slayer.
It was just, like... Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it was a more specific... Ranger, like... variant.
Yeah, it was a mix of a ranger and rogue, because you got
right,
like sneak attack, but you could only do it on your hunted prey.
Yeah, which was like, let's not do that. So if they made it just like an archetype feat for a bunch of different classes, that would be really cool. Where you would get bonus damage for your hated class. I think that would make a lot of sense. So I'm down. Let's see how that goes. Yep, I should have made that on... Oh, I did make it on my own layer. Haha, I'm smart. I did the thing the way I want.
But the phase dragon has a dislocating breath.
Dislocate, okay.
Yep. For an adult, it is a 40-foot cone that deals 12d6 force damage on a, I think it's a reflex save. maybe fort save doesn't say. Uh, and teleports creatures 45 or 40 feet away.
Not
So
pushes.
if you're hit with it, you're teleported.
Yep. It doesn't push you. It teleports you.
Yep. It also has a 1-action teleport, and for the adult, it's 75 feet.
That's pretty sweet.
And it has a portal strike, which is 2 actions. The dragon momentarily opens up a small portal and makes a call strike against a creature that within 75 feet. And the target is off guard to the attack. So, these dragons feel like they are dragons who don't want to get into combat with you. Like, base to base. They would rather, like, take you out from afar.
Hey, no, you cannot play with the dice. Do you want a drink? There you go, kid. In between Bluey episodes, he's got to run over here and like, oh, gotta get a drink. Okay, thank you. I gotta go back. Da, 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 da. Sorry, I heard teleport. They have a single action teleport, 75 feet. What was the last part?
They have a portal strike
Portal
ability.
strike. Okay.
Yep. So they use 2 actions. They create a small portal, and they reach their claw through and strike someone.
Nice.
75 feet away, and the
Okay.
target is off guard to it.
That's pretty dope.
So they have, yep. And I said they feel like a dragon who does not wish to be in physical combat with you. They seem to be like, keep away from me. They rather
sounds like a
would
fun
like
character
seem
to
to
play.
take you out from afar.
Yep. Dislocation breath is the funniest term I think I've heard in a while.
Like, it's a accurate word, but it's just not the way we often use the word.
It sounds like it would just like break your arms or something.
I mean, it is force damage.
Yeah, exactly. That's what,
It could.
could be called like a relocation.
Yep.
Relocation breath, but dislocation just not how I would do that.
Maybe displacement.
Yeah, displacement breath. Yep. Some choices were made, and I think intentionally so.
Oh yeah. Apparently, Coral Dragon. Let me see. I need to look at the young one because they don't have it in the vault. I mean, they have it, but they just like see young Coral Dragon for this ability. They have this reaction called biomaterialize.
Biomaterialize. Okay.
Yep, it's a reaction, single reaction. The Coral Dragon would take a critical hit from a melee weapon without the reach or unarmed trait. That deals slashing or piercing damage. The effect is a gout of blood spurts from the dragon's wound and instantly calcifies into a jagged branch of sharpened coral.
That's amazing.
The coral branch impales the targeting creature or triggering creature, dealing 5d6 piercing damage.
That's
On a
a
basic-
dick move.
On a basic reflex save 26.
That's not
And
bad.
the target creature also takes, it's a level 8 creature, so
Yeah.
the young one. I imagine it's a higher DC when it's adult.
Yeah.
And the targeting creature also takes 1d4 persistent bleed damage on a critical failure.
I would have assumed that, like, when it's about to be attacked, it would grow coral and protect from the attack. But, like, the fact that it's basically a thorny burst, that's kind of cool. That's an interesting way to do it. They did a good job. They made these dragons interesting, and I like that. which I think is a good. A lot of the dragons in 5e and 3.5 were kind of cookie cuttery.
Yeah.
Just like pick a cone, pick a thing, which was fine because like you could make a bunch of really cool dragons that way, and it made it easy for people to just be like, oh, you want to fight a dragon? Here's the different like ways they can be across the spectrum, and then pick one. Why am I getting Christmas ads? It's not even mid-November. Why are you getting ads at all? That's a weird question. You might have gotten an entry ad. I don't think I can turn those off.
Yeah, because I got an ad when I opened up the stream.
I think I have mid-rolls turned off.
Yeah, I was telling Druid the other day, like, I like a lot of the new dragons because even for Pathfinder, even in, like, before the remaster, Pathfinder dragons were kind of boring. With the exception of, like, the primal dragons, where they're a little bit more unique, like the lava and crystal dragon. But, like...
Yeah. People love them crystal dragons.
Yep. But yeah, they had a stream the last Friday, and apparently there's going to be new stuff for kobolds. There's going to be a new ancestry called the Dragonette.
Dragonette? Interesting.
Yep. They're like tiny dragons.
Okay.
I think they're like related to like fairy dragons.
Sounds about right.
So they're like little tiny. Maybe tiny, maybe small. Not exactly sure on like their size designation yet. Probably tiny.
I'm done with this bad boy. Move on to the next one.
And you're gonna have a bunch of like obviously new stuff about how to run dragons. New dragon gods. And for sure the remastered version of the Dragon Cycle. So
are dragon gods still gods that are dragons, or are they gods for dragons?
yes. They're both.
Not a fan. Alright. A Knoll Sun Druid.
Like they are gods in dragon form and dragons in humans or any other people can worship them.
Gotcha.
They just take on dragon forms.
Virgil, welcome in. Any chance you could do an interpretation of the King in Yellow? Doesn't that get me cursed if I do that? Isn't that how that works? We can do something with it, for sure. I'll put it on the list for you. I might need to read the King in Yellow. Is that a Lovecraft, or is that a post Lovecraft thing? I can't remember.
I don't know. It's not my jam, so I've never really paid attention
Robert
to it.
Chambers. Okay, cool.
I mean, probably around the same time as Lovecraft, so... The King is an 1835 collection of 10 short stories.
Yep. Lovecraft was inspired by Chambers' work. Okay.
Yeah. Inspired / stole.
Yep.
Probably.
That's it.
Let's be honest.
Lovecraft was not a good man. Okay. Knoll Sun something. What did I say?
Cleric. Wait, no.
Druid.
Sun Druid.
Yeah.
Druid. Taste the sun.
Just Capri Sun bag.
No, Taste the Sun, I'm pretty sure it's the Sun AD logo.
You might be right.
Or,
That could be. Taste the rainbow Skittles.
Yep.
Which one is it to kick in the glass? Is that Sunny D?
I don't know.
Hmm.
Sorry.
Maybe that was Tang. Might have been Tang.
Tang.
Yep, that was Tang. Okay.
So much citric acid.
You from Denmark? Alexander, welcome in. Knolls are terrifying.
Regular no.
That is such a strange. I guess it's a meme. It's a Critical Role meme that they kind of self-started.
Yeah, because it was like a joke.
It was an inside joke that, then just.
Yeah.
Which I guess that's how all memes are. Inside jokes that go bananas. But like, of things to choose, regular nose is a strange one for that song. Good. There's a weird part. There's like one part of
that particular like 2 episodes, maybe 3. I think it was just 2. Was
there were undead gnolls, right? And then there were regular gnolls.
Yeah, there were regular gnolls and there were some undead gnolls. There was a human cultist.
Yeah.
But it was a doozy for just like puns that was just being whipped out. Just like, oh god, Sam, why? And then Marisha. Canary in a gnoll mine instead of canary in a coal mine. Like, oh.
So good. I think the boy also just likes horses.
When has he seen horses, though?
There's an episode of Bluey where they go try to ride a horse. And as soon as the horse shows up, he always runs over to me. He's just like, ah! I'm like, what? And then it leaves, and then he goes back. It's just like,
oh my god.
What are we drawing today? Right now we're drawing a Gnoll Sun Druid. I do love H.P. Lovecraft, but the person, he was horrible. Exactly, yeah. Like, and it's okay. It's okay to have those two things, right?
Yeah.
So this person was a piece of shit.
Like, it's okay to like Lovecraftian stuff. Maybe just don't like H.P. Lovecraft as a person.
Yeah. Strive to be better, people. That's all I'm saying. Strive to be better.
Like, when the horrible people of his time thought, dude, that's too much.
Yeah. Like, it wasn't even, like, closeted racism. It was just racism.
Yep.
Racism and shittiness. But yeah, no, I think there's I was watching something that they were talking about the, like, kind of censorship of older books and stuff. Who was it? It was a director talked about their own movies. And they were basically saying that it was Steven Spielberg. Steven Spielberg was talking about E.T. because they went through and wanted to, like, edit out all the guns. Because in E.T., like, the FBI agents are all running around after these kids with guns, and they're like, that's not appropriate, so we should change it so that we just, like, we'll edit out the guns and put walkie-talkies in there. But, like, which, I mean, that makes a little bit of sense when you think about it. But at the same time, he said he regrets doing that because really what it is a movie should be a snapshot of not just the story you're telling, but the time it's being told. And so he thinks it's really important to, like, leave all that stuff in there because it can start a conversation. Just like, whoa, hey, is that appropriate? It's like, no, it's not appropriate. We shouldn't be doing that anymore. Right. So I thought that was an interesting take on that kind of stuff. And I think it is definitely one of those issues where people will see something and then they will like it for the wrong reasons, you know? It's like people that, like, identify with villains, the really bad, sucky villains. It's like, you realize he's a bad guy, right? Like,
Yeah. Like, not a redeeming quality about this person.
yeah. Brian's
But,
gonna
like-
yell. Brian's gonna yell me because he likes the evil witches.
Yes.
Not what I'm
But
talking
in
about,
my-
Brian.
But not so much in my case, but in like people in my case, they often gravitate towards villains because like they're often like gay coded,
Sure. Yeah.
and so it's just like that was our like people's only like representation in media was the villains.
Jafar from Aladdin.
Yeah. But yeah, it's or like Ursula, which was based off of like a real life drag queen. But yeah, it's sad.
Yep, just that. So with Lovecraft especially, like Lovecraft wrote some really weird, disturbing shit that kind of like changed the way. I mean, and I think the King in Yellows, it says here, is kind of a lot more of the inspiration for all that, anyways. But Lovecraft progressed the sci-fi genre in a good way.
Yeah,
and I think it's
you
important
just
to
gotta
realize.
sift out his races and classes BS out of
Yep.
it.
Yep. I wanted to give this
Yeah.
knoll like a crown, maybe a halo. I think that feels very sun goddish to me if I do that.
Yeah, I think the only time I'm really okay with like censorship is only when the creator or people who are in charge, like so, like the family of the creator are like, yeah, no, this is okay, you can do this. Like with the Dr. Seuss stuff,
Yeah.
like it was his family who pulled those off the market, not the government.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like they're like, yeah, no, these aren't great books, anyways.
They're not all gonna be bangers.
Yep.
I'm gonna merge this down because I like this. Oops, that's a poop color. That's not what I want. How did last week go? D&D wise, you guys liked it?
It was fun.
It was kind of a weird paced episode.
Yeah.
I think it was fun.
I'll be right back. Sorry,
No,
my
you're
phone
good.
is ringing.
I let them split the party, is why I bring it up. And I let everybody have their own little like tiny mini adventure, which was really just like 3 or 4 rolls. It wasn't anything long or extravagant, but yeah, I thought it was fun. Nobody died, which makes me sad, but that's fine. You know, you don't always get what you want.
Okay, sorry.
You're good.
Yeah, it was a little oddly paced. It did kind of just feel. Oh my god.
Part of it was a
Again?
shopping episode, right? Like,
Yeah.
which is they're always weird pace. You all right? Hey, please don't chew on that. Where did you even get
Sorry.
that? Well, that sucks.
What happened?
Kid chewed the rubber off a GameCube controller.
Oh no.
Not cool, kid. Not cool. Where are your little chewy toys? Here. Hey, you want this?
But yeah, it was a little. It was a little different. I didn't mind it. It was a lot of like it's sort of like a weird pseudo shopping episode. Uh,
I didn't want to like dive into the next big thing because
yeah,
we're gonna be doing the shopping stuff. So
which is fun. And like the holidays are coming up soon, so
yeah, I think we have
Top.
one really good episode in us, and then we can kind of break back to figure out what we want to do.
yeah.
Should gnolls be hairy? I feel like gnolls should be hairy.
I mean, they are hyena people.
Yeah, there's just a lot of really good art of them. D&D specifically art, where it's like they have kind of purple skin. And I don't, maybe it's just one artist doing it, but it's kind of a neat thing.
Yeah, there is like an artist, or maybe like a few artists that do that, which is a little weird. But I mean, I don't think they're like shaggy, but like they would definitely have hair on them.
Yeah.
Cause I could like see maybe the purple ones being the most like demon infused.
Yeah,
ones.
that's true. Yeah. Bionic, welcome in. It also helps that he had a lot of friends he asked to write about his world. Yeah. There's two kinds of art. Well, no, that's not a good way to say it. There's lots of kinds of art. There are two specific types of art that I'm not a fan of, and it's shock art, where they're just trying to get a rise out of people, which is like goes all the way to like prank videos, right? Prank videos and rage bait. And then the other type of art that I'm not a big fan of is like abstract self-portrait. When artists will sometimes do art for themselves, and it's not meant to make sense to anybody else, but then they still try to sell it, and it's just like, it's like I don't get this, because this is you. This is like a snapshot of you, and it's too personal, and I'm uncomfortable now. But it's totally legitimate. Like, both of those things are legitimate things that people make, and it's totally fine. I just don't like it, and it's okay. It's okay not to like things. But yeah, I always think those are funny. Check it out. I made something gross. It's like, awesome. Thank you, I guess.
Reminds me of that art guy you were in school with.
Yep.
Like, really good art, but it was just so gross.
Not what I'm into. I still have some of his work like hanging up on my wall. But okay. This feels like a sun. Sun drew it to me. Give him a little more yellow. And then we're going to give him some sweet little, like, flame bursts right in here. What's up, kid? You want to sit? Or do you want to steal my pen? Hi. You want to hang out with me for a little bit? Yeah, come sit. Ooh. You see the hyena? No, you just want to click the mic. You cannot click the mic. Oh, the next episode started. He's got to go. Thank you for checking in.
I don't like what they did with Knowles and Pathfinder. I don't like the new name for them. I can't get behind the new name.
The Yanogu. Is that the god? That's the god.
Yeah.
What's the new
Colo.
name? Oh, that's right.
I was like, it's just an unfortunate similarity to another word.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, I like how they like have diversified them, but like still made them like even the friendly gnolls are still like off-putting to a lot of people. They're like, because like they still eat people. Like, oh, you're a valiant warrior. I'm going to do you the harm by eating you after I kill you.
Yeah. I will leave you to rot. I always thought that was a funny, an interesting way to like insult somebody. It's like, I'm gonna kill you and just leave you to spoil. It's like that's dark.
Yep. They also got some weird feats, based off like real life folklore. So it's like, if you take blood from like, there's a feat called like right side blood. So if you like do like, I don't know, a D4 of like slashing or piercing damage to your right side of your body, you can use the blood as for a first aid kit when administering first aid. But if you do it from the left side, they take a -2. I think they even made a feat where your left side blood can be poison.
Is it problematic to run gnolls as evil? Facepalm. Facepalm, walk away.
Not in D&D, I would argue, because in D&D they are specifically like demon spawn.
Sure. I would consider them more of a monster at that point, though, right? Like,
yeah, they're definitely,
yeah.
Because at least in Forgotten Realms, they are decidedly like a monster, not like a.
Yeah, they burst out of hyenas and murder you. Like,
yep.
If one of them bursts out of a hyena and asks you to like paint a picture, you know, then we can have that discussion again. But
Yeah.
But if you want to have like a whole village of gnolls, once again, that also changes the discussion. But in D&D, if it pops out of if it explodes, chest burster style out of a hyena, probably a good call to call it evil.
Yep.
I can't figure out why they chose that word.
I don't know either.
I'm looking and I can't find it. I wonder if maybe they did it on purpose.
I don't know. It is, I think, the worst name change they've done. But again, they're also still like referenced as gnolls every now and then.
Yeah.
But like officially, like it's been changed to Colo.
I think the Colo is their the heritage.
Like what they call themselves.
Yeah.
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 But they also like didn't
one
get
good.
rid of like the demon worshipping gnolls. Like they're still a thing.
Which I don't think they
They're
should,
still a
right? Like,
problem.
I think that's good.
They just like made them like an actual people instead of just like,
Right.
yeah, all those are raiders and brutal warriors. Sounds like, no.
Which is the same thing with orcs and other things in D&D, right? It's too specific.
Yeah. Also, I like gnolls in Pathfinder because of like their attribute boosts. Because they're one of the few ancestries that get intelligence as a natural boost.
Interesting.
So like they're very strong and they're very smart. Which makes a dangerous predator.
Yeah. I always thought that was interesting with bugbears too. Like, bugbears are designed and they look like just big bestial goblins.
Mm-hmm.
But they're more cunning and more stealthy. It's just like, wait a minute, what? It's like, oh yeah, no. Bugbears will mess you up. They're just lazy.
Which makes out, yeah. Bugbear rogues. I love the idea of like a gnoll magus.
Yeah, gnoll magus would be really good. Bugbear assassins would just be terrifying. Just gorilla-sized people slinking off of a roof and like snatching somebody. It's just like, what happened? The bugbear's got him.
Oh god, just like, oh god, especially if you would like give them more like ape-like feet, so they could just like dangle down by their feet and like pick someone off.
Sure. Beast style.
Yeah. I guess.
Beast from X-Men is what I was thinking of.
Yeah. I don't know enough of
okay.
what Beast does, other than that he's really smart and he's blue and hairy.
He's supposed to be like he was supposed to be like a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde analogy kind of thing, but he's like hyper agile, so he can just like he's constantly hanging upside down by his feet, reading books and stuff in the comics and shows. Well, not in the movies because Kelsey Grammer can't hang upside down, but. Okay. I think that's pretty good. I think we're done here. I think those are called endonyms, names for yourself, and exonyms are names given by others. That could be. That sounds right.
Oh yeah.
I think this is a little squampled, but it's fine. Hey kid, can you take a break? Can you take a break? Uh-oh, I lost the remote. Can you take a break and play with your string? Ooh, you okay? Oh, I can't find the remote, so I guess we're not taking a break. I'm rolling some dice. Sentient diving suit inhabited by slimes. Does that mean it's like a slime keeper? Because it says inhabited, not controlled. There's some weird things going on with this one. You define the remote, kid? The character is animated armor. That's what it sounds like, yeah. Animated armor full of goo. I don't know if I want to do blue. I thought I did. Welcome back.
Am I still by myself?
I think so. I mean, I'm here. Or you can hear me.
Okay. Okay. No, I left for a moment. I had talked to my dad. Delicious in dungeon.
That's true. Yeah. I didn't think about it that way.
They're mollusks.
Yeah, that was an interesting like concept for that. I kind of dig it.
Yeah. I was like, huh. I imagine, again, like they kind of found out, they don't really taste the greatest.
I'm a little weirded out that the thing, his sword's just like, I'm gonna help you survive. It's like, I'm gonna eat your friends.
I think it's almost less that it's trying to help him and more or less it's trying to help itself.
Yeah,
It's like, oh no.
it's
Like if
just
this person dies, I'm dead, so.
it's just doing its normal thing, right? Like, oh, danger, danger. Really
Danger
cool
will
idea for
danger.
a weapon, though.
Mm-hmm.
Sword that tells danger. I guess that's kind of what, like, the Elven Blades do. You can sense
Yeah, I was gonna
orcs.
say the sting.
Yeah. Speaking of, like, racist things.
Wait, what?
Just like all of the Elven Blades tell you when an orc is nearby, so you can kill it. Orcs and
Token was
goblins were
good.
not really redeemable in
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings, though.
It's
Yeah.
complicated.
I mean, they have direct connection to
Sauron.
Sauron, yeah, and so
Yeah.
like with that, it is very much specifically like, hey, the evil man made you, and you serve him, ergo evil. The new Amazon stuff is trying to like show you the good side of the orcs, and it's just like, I don't need that.
Yeah.
You can do it, but
Yeah. I can see why some people will have issue with it because it's like the weird biological determinism, like, oh, like what you born as is what you will always be type thing, which is dangerous thinking. It's like that's like in the context of Lord of the Rings, it's not that per se. Because like they are created things.
yeah, yeah, and that's what I was saying. Like, it's easier to do that kind of stuff in Lord of the Rings, where they're like, so there's this god, and this god took elves and made this out of them to be his thing. It's like, that's weird. And then Sauron just starts making more, and it's like, gross, gross.
Yep. And then it's like later on, lazy writers just take that without any of the context of the Lord of the Rings. So it's just like, oh yeah, all orcs are evil, all goblins are evil. I'm just like,
Orcs and goblins is the same
without.
thing. It's weird.
I mean, yep.
There
Wherever
are
they are.
there are evil things in the Tolkien universe, like Shelob and the Balrogs. The Balrogs are essentially, they're essentially devils. Like,
Yeah.
whereas as Gandalf is an angel who's trying to fulfill the greater purpose, the Balrogs are specifically trying to destroy it. Like, it is what's the word I'm looking for? Polarized like that. And that's the problem with Saruman. Is Saruman decides, I can make things better by becoming powerful myself, and it's like, you're doing the wrong thing, man. Like, you're
And I think people kind of also forget that, like, yes, Lord of the Rings is a fantasy story, but, like, Tolkien wrote it like a mythology. So it's going to be pretty, like, black and white
Yes,
in terms
yeah.
of, like, overarching themes. Because, like, that's how a lot of mythology was. Like,
Yep.
you're telling a story on why things are
Yeah, exactly.
the way they are.
The characters are not supposed to be complicated. They are what they seem, like, at face value.
Like, there definitely are complicated characters. Like, Aragorn is somewhat complicated, but, like, that he is sort of, by Tolkien's time, he was a trope. Like, the unwilling king.
Yeah, but like, Tolkien didn't write about like a torrid love affair between him and Eowyn, right? Or
Yeah.
right? It's just like, he's like, no, that's not who he is. He is He's the king. He has this elf that loves him, and that is a thing that is set there in stone. And so it's like, that's what I'm talking. Like, Tolkien didn't want these huge, complicated things. It was very much like, we're telling a fantasy story, and they should have fantasy. Like, he defined
the first
genre.
of its kind too. Because like before that, like a lot of, I'd say he wasn't the only one. Like Tolkien and Michael Moorcock were like the two like kind of founders of modern fantasy.
What did he write?
He wrote the Elric of Melibor series.
Sounds familiar. Okay.
Which is like the big inspiration for like the elves and like the Warhammer universe.
Gotcha. Okay. And I know, like, and Jonas has talked about this too. Like, a lot of what Tolkien wrote was re-envisioned Finnish folklore, which is also fine.
Yeah. And again, it was just wasn't that he drew on a lot of things like the One Ring is clearly based off like the Ring of Solomon.
Sure.
You clearly have angels.
Yep.
You also got Greek mythology in the Valar. Like, the king of the Valar is basically just a better Zeus than real life Zeus.
Sure.
He isn't the god of one that stands.
He's a very passive god.
Yep.
He's like,
Which
I
is
made
something
the
like
universe. Peace
Warhammer
out.
also like took in. Like the high elven god in Warhammer, his name is Azurin, and he is super passive. He like it's like I'm not getting involved.
Yeah.
He's like
Oh,
he's
yeah, we
sort of
can't
like
forget about
this
Robert Howard.
figure. Like he gets killed and comes back as like sort of like symbolism of a phoenix and everything. And he's like this impartial judge who's like who takes like millennia to weigh every detail before he makes a decision on anything.
Don't quote the scriptures to me. I was there when it was written. And then we have to, sorry.
Yep.
Lion Witch in the Wardrobe has its place too, but with a Christian twist.
Yep. Conan.
Wait, that's He-Man. The thing that bothers me about people wearing dive suits is if you're wearing a dive suit, you still need oxygen pumped into it. So all dive suits have to be occupied by ghosts or dead things.
Yep. Or whatever novelist is.
He's a dead thing, yeah.
Well, speaking of Robert E. Howard, apparently they're remaking an old movie called Red Sonja, which is like also in
Red Sonja's great.
universe. I never actually watched Red Sonja. I only ever watched the Conan movies.
I didn't know they made a movie about it. I just knew it was part of the comic. Like it was a Conan.
Yeah, there was
comic.
a Red Sonja like TV show, or not TV show, but like movie back in. I think it came out just after the second Conan movie.
If I remember right, it's less Lovecraftian and more just big babes beating people up, which I'm for.
Yeah, there was some Lovecraftian stuff in Howard stuff, like Yog-Sothoth.
Mm-hmm.
He's a being in it, and he just straight up like ripped it from Lovecraft. He's like, yeah, no, I literally just borrowed this from my friend.
Oh, yeah. 2025. It's already out?
Uh,
There was one in
Release date?
1985. I didn't know that.
oh, it apparently already came out. I never.
Ugh, 2.5 stars.
Mm.
56 on Rotten Tomatoes. Whatever.
I think it was a Russian-made
Okay.
movie. That's probably why it never.
Why did it get bad reviews? Content collapse. I don't know what that means. Mindless entertainment built on silly jokes, thin plots, and visual effects. Okay.
Every so often, a movie comes along where all you can really say is, wow. Not in a, I can't, well, she definitely not. I genuinely had to check her in real this being mine. The character.
The Guardian gave the film 2 stars out of 5, criticizing its clunky script, summarizing it as a soggy CGI-infused low-budget confection.
Okay.
Oof. Big oof. Again, Red Sonja is like, it's a pulp novel.
Yeah.
Like it's going to be. It's hard to make those things like riveting.
I mean, yeah, because even the Conan movies are a little just action. Action movies. I need to go back and watch those. I haven't seen them in so long. Yeah, kid? Okay. I think there's our ooze guy.
I have Fafhrd and the Grey Mouser.
What?
It's like a dynamic duo. Fafhrd is this like northern barbarian. He's not really a barbarian, but like he's a big, burly warrior from the north, and the Grey Mouser is like this small, rogue fencer dude. It's from the same time period as like Conan and all of them.
Gotcha.
I think.
Pulp is a serial format. It's best
Yeah.
episodic, in my opinion. Sure. Yeah. I watched the what was it? Ash vs. Evil Dead. That felt really good. That was very much like it was a fun little episodic story about the Evil Dead universe, and I think they did a good job with that. And then it ended, and it was okay. It's like, yeah, neat. So I think that kind of stuff can be fun.
I know a
Even though
lot
it's
of
just
this
campy and
stuff because
stupid.
my dad read them
Yeah.
when he was younger.
A reborn physician.
Apparently, Mike Mignola did a omnibus for it.
Oh, neat. Wait for Red Sonja?
No, for the Fafhrd and the Grey Mouser.
Gotcha. What time is it, kid? 11 o'clock? We're doing all right. Reborn are supposed to be pretty humanoid, right? Like, they're undead, but they're not dead.
Let me remind myself. I think they can like look like Frankenstein.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, they're not skeletons.
Yeah. The Reborn.
I've been watching the new Wednesday,
Mm-hmm.
and I like it overall. I think it's good still, but they have some storylines that I just don't give a shit about. And it's sad because like I feel like they writing in it is weird. It's really weird. I've been having trouble with a lot of new media stuff.
Well, I will say a lot of most media anymore is made for people. It's specifically made to with people scrolling on their phones in mind. Hence why it feels kind of weird.
That's an interesting way to look
Everyone
at it. Yeah, like they have to get a lot of little clippable things.
Yeah.
So
Which I think they shouldn't do, because that's just making media literacy even worse.
yeah.
Like, no, just stop it. Force people to put down their damn phones.
I was watching a Tyson thing, Star Talk. They were talking to someone about there was a psychologist, I believe, and he was basically saying that like social media is just super toxic, regardless of when how old you are. And we need to start working on that. Like, kids shouldn't have access to social media, including things like Discord, until they're like 16. I'm like, that seems like old, but fair.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I don't know if I necessarily agree with that, but I do think limiting it at a young age is fine. Because I think it's kind of impossible to totally like cut it out.
Well, so impossible, but should it? I think that was really the question. Was like, and that's like, yeah, it's a debatable thing, right? Like, should people be allowed to smoke and drink? Well, when they're adults, it's like, okay, so when they're adults, they can rot their brain with YouTube Shorts. Should media companies be responsible for allowing people to target children with their content? It's another part of the question. These are things. These are things that we can talk about. Probably not here because we're not experts about it.
No. And I don't have kids.
Yeah.
Like, what would I know about what do kids need?
I think we need a way to train online etiquette. That's true too. Like that's definitely like two different sides of the coin, right? Like, one, do you just keep kids away from it completely, or do you hyper train them on it? Part of the thing they were talking about, now that you said it that way, it makes me remember this. Is they were talking about like my generation and I think Corvus's generation had higher computer literacy than our parents. And so they kept talking about like, oh, these kids are just going to be really, really good at using technology. And what we see is, one, that wasn't the case. And two, now the next generation of kids are like Gen Z, I think is, or Gen Alpha is more susceptible to online traps is not the right word. What's the word I'm looking for? Scams.
Yeah.
Because they're just not literate enough, because our generation didn't keep up fast enough to teach them the correct things. So they get scammed more than the older generation, which is what kind of everybody thinks about people getting scammed. It's just old people. But no, young kids. Scary.
Yeah. And yeah, I've heard a few teachers talk about how like the new groups coming in just respectfully, they seem more, I don't want to say more dumb, that's not the right term, but like they've been like fed so much junk that
Yeah.
what is real and what is fake just doesn't exist anymore.
And I think that's, social media. That's the problem with it, right? Like,
Yeah.
we didn't have like my generation. Google was new. Like, a search engine doing the search for you was new. I still had to use the Dewey Decimal System to find books to do research. And so I was on the cusp of learning how Google worked, and then the next generation always had Google, so they were always a sentence away from asking something. And now the next generation is just ask a question and you get just tons of shit thrown at you, whether or not it's actually sourced or vetted or like vetted.
Accurate.
Right. It's just people's opinions of that question, and that's the danger of it, right? It's just like it's because social media doesn't have to reference or vet that. It's just straight from the people's mouth. So
this is going to be a wild take.
Go for it.
And I'm going to be leaning a little political here. I kind of blame conservatives for it, and conservative podcasters.
I mean,
for the simple, for the fact of the like accepting opinions as fact. And it's like, oh, this is my opinion, so you have to listen to them. Like, no. If we can disprove your opinion is wrong and thus a lie. And that just doesn't exist anymore. Unfortunately. It's like, I was like, oh, this person said this, so it must be true. I was like, no. Look with your eyes, learn. Like,
and like the
learn to
dismantling
discern.
the dismantling of the school education system is partially to blame for. I mean, like that's the plan, right? It's like make it really hard for people to know the difference between truth and reality, or truth and falsehoods, and then basically just throw so much stuff at them that they get confused, and then you can tell them whatever you want because they don't know whether or not to believe it. Like it's been it sucks. Like that sucks.
Yeah.
And the school system is the way to counteract that, right? Make people learn how to critically think, and we don't have to do that anymore because you can just ask TikTok what to do, and no critical thinking required.
Yeah.
We also need to point out what Predator looks like. What? What are we talking about, Elliot? I'm sorry, I missed something. We have a standard for what it means.
What
to
a
not be
predator
pariah.
looks like. Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yes, for teaching kids, absolutely. Yeah, one of my cousins, she's got a few kids that are, I want to say they're like 6 or 7 now, and they came over and I had to watch them for a weekend, and they were like, no online games. I'm like, what? Why not? and when I'm thinking of online games, I'm thinking of like playing Minecraft with them on my own computer, like on our network. But my cousin didn't know the difference between like a local network, online play, and open forum, or like a private or public server. And so because of all of that nuance, no Minecraft. And it's just like, Minecraft is great, but once again, limit, no public servers, period. Like that makes total sense for someone that young, right? They should be able to play locally by themselves. That shouldn't be a problem. And so that's the literacy thing, right? Like she's my age, and she doesn't have this literacy for understanding how online connectivity works. And so if she can't teach her kids about that, then they just kind of have to abstain from it. And so I think a lot of that's the same thing with Facebook. Like my parents still don't understand a lot about how Facebook works and how it functions. And every now and again, some of my like aunts and uncles will be like, Facebook's no longer blah blah blah, so I have to post this. I'm like, one, that's not how this works. Two, please don't post any of your information anywhere.
See, like when I was in middle school, going into high school, we would have like, they would pull us into the gym and give lectures on like, do not give your personal information out on Facebook.
Yep.
Even like they even were saying, don't even put like your real face on Facebook.
I mean, there's a reason that I am the way I am on the internet, right? Like no face cam, no real name. GG, welcome in. That's kind of like burned into my brain, right? And so I think there is this level of, I don't want to say it's like the school's job, but the school should be a buffer to teach people that stuff, right? Because your parents might not know it. And so every time that we have people pushing legislation and stuff to like, oh no, just let the parents teach. It's like, the parents are stupid. The parents don't know shit.
Yep.
Like, we need both parent intervention and external knowledge. Like, Drives me crazy.
Like, it's no offense to parents out there, but like,
Yeah, I'm a parent. I can say
you are kind of dumb.
there was no test required to have a kid.
Yep.
I think Hank Green said it the best. Like, what did he say? I want to make sure I say it right, but one of the weirdest things you can do legally is get together with one of your friends and make another human. It's just like, yeah, there's no law against that. You could just do it. I don't see the appeal for a face reveals. Yeah, it's just like, I don't need to do that. There's no need for people to show their face on YouTube. Gigi, like, you say that, and I agree with you, but mathematically, channels that show their face and become like people are more successful than not.
Yeah.
And there are the outliers of like really popular. What's the word that we do?
VTubers.
VTubers, yeah. Like there are a handful of VTubers, but by and far, people that show their face are just more successful.
And the reason a lot of VTubers are probably more successful is because they are like streaming almost 24/7.
yeah, it's a little bit of a different thing.
Yeah.
But like
We can't do that.
Everybody I've talked to that's like talked to me about like, okay, how do you make your channel better? All of them are like, oh, show your face. You need to show your face. And I'm like,
Yep.
I just don't want to. I just don't want to. So I'm not gonna.
Yeah. And it's mostly because people are able to like engage more with a person like talking
Yeah.
at them.
It's more personal. It's more engaging just to see somebody talking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But it comes with risks.
It is tougher for artists. There's enough of them out there on Twitch though that do it. They do it well. So I'm also just a little lazy. I don't want to do my hair. I want to do my hair and put on a shirt every day. I do put on a shirt every day, but like I don't want it to have to be a nice shirt. I do still have a weird hang up of even when I'm not streaming my face, it's like I need to put clothes on. Which I know like
I mean same.
yeah. It's like if I'm doing an interview, like I know some people might put on a suit jacket and be in their boxers. It's like, nah, I'm just gonna get dressed.
Because you never know when you have to, like, I don't know, get up and leave for some sort of emergency and you're not able to turn everything off. And it's like, he's naked.
I remember a handful of times when I would just like hang around in my pajamas, which is just like pajama shorts or pajama pants. And then like someone would ring the doorbell. It's like, god damn it, I gotta find clothes.
That I'm not gonna worry about it. Like, I am covered. It's fine.
I've definitely answered the door in my boxers holding a baby and been like, what? What do you want? And they're like, I can come back. It's like, great. Don't.
Or you cannot.
Come back. Yeah. Facial
Like, just
expression gives a lot of
not-
information. Yeah.
Yeah. Or you can just leave and never come back. Today's Grumpy Old Men stream. Sorry, people. I mean, we're not really grumpy, but we sound extra old today.
Okay, we need
You know,
big old gloves.
I would still argue I'm not old.
We need big old gloves. I don't think you are.
Why are you echoing? Are we echoing?
Am I, or is Corvus echoing? My mic might have gotten goofed up.
Yeah.
Can you hear Corvus today? Is that what's going on?
Hello? Hello?
Let me turn down my speakers.
I know Discord ain't picking it up.
Corvus is okay.
Corvus is.
It's probably because I just now checked. The kid cranked up my microphone volume. That would be why. Nobody told me that until just now.
Well, it just came in, so.
That's true. You've been here for like 30, 40 minutes. I've got 2 drawings done.
Who, you have like 3 done?
No, while you've been here, I've gotten 2 done.
Oh.
Almost 3. You're right. You're right.
Because when I showed up, you were working on the fish person.
Oh, really? Okay. You've been here a while.
Yeah.
You got a book? I'm good.
Because I just like... A bit of information. I just got out of the shower when I got the notification you were streaming. So I was like, I'm going to dry off and hop onto the stream.
So fresh and so clean, clean, clean.
Yep. I finally learned how to properly wash my hair, which sounds really sad coming from an adult, but...
Hey, you know what? Not something you learn in school.
Nope. Not something that you're taught as a kid either by your parents.
Yeah.
But yeah, I realize my hair is a type of hair that needs to be double shampooed.
Oh, interesting.
And I recently learned about that's a thing that people do. So like, the first bit is to actually like clean the hair, and then the second bit is actually to like use the stuff that the shampoo is supposed to be doing. Because like, that's all thing where like they were talking like, have you ever wondered why when you shampoo your hair and it doesn't get foamy for the first time? It's because of the oils prevent our the soap in the shampoo is like sort of like stripping off the oils.
Oh.
And so if you go again, you actually get a better clean.
Maybe I'll try that.
Yeah.
I got
Maybe
poofy
don't
hair
do
right
it
now.
every
I'm
single
not a
day,
fan of it.
but like I do it like every other day.
So if you showered every day, you'd only have to do it once. That's what I'm hearing. You need one shampoo per day. If you don't shower for a week, you just got to do it, 6 or 7 times.
Clean yourselves, people. It's not sanitary.
I don't remember which sassy lady on the internet said it, but wash your ass. That's all I gotta say. Wash your ass.
Yep. It's weird that people don't. As much as some people are obsessed with the taint area, like wash your hind end, people.
I saw a
Sorry.
podcast thing years ago, and it was like, do you wash your legs in the shower? It's like, yes. Apparently it was divisive because people were like, no, you're washing everything else and it just washes your legs. It's like, that's not how that works, is it? Kid, are you about ready for lunch? It is almost lunchtime. How long have we been going for here? Not quite 2 hours. We can keep going a little bit more. Kid, what are you doing? What are you grabbing? What are you grabbing at?
Because, Gigi, there are people who think because you're like washing your chest, the soap will run down and clean your legs. Or the water is running down and cleaning your legs. That's why it's
Why is washing
divisive. legs
divisive? I don't know. It was not my argument. I have no stake in this. I just remember hearing it and thinking it was funny.
I will admit I'm a little ashamed of it, but it's harder for me to wash my legs because we have such a small shower. There's not enough room for me to safely.
I had
my legs.
I lived in when I was in college, I had a bathroom.
And I deliberately hate wasting water. So like I'm not going to like run up, draw a bath, wash my legs, then run a shower.
Yeah. I lived in a downstairs apartment that literally had, I think it was just like a reissued closet. It had
Oh no.
the toilet and the sink were like damn near on top of each other, and then the shower was like this, and it sucked. Like I did not fit in that shower, and it didn't have hot water, and I fucking hated that place, and it got rats, and I left. And I called the lady. I'm like,
done.
listen, you're not taking care of the rats. I'm the only person paying the rent. I'm fucking out of here. She's like, yep, that's cool. I'm like, thank you. Thank you.
Peace.
I think
Peace out.
I think she sued the other guys, but she let me off the lease because I was the only one paying rent.
That's nice.
I had so much like photographic evidence of them just like destroying my shit. It was nuts. It was nuts. It was not a good time. What are you doing, kid? You got real quiet all of a sudden. 1 second. What do you got? Can you get your car? Can you go get your car? I'm so confused. Why are we watching the? Oh yeah, we were going to talk about that.
Yep.
Yep, I have no idea. No idea. Okay, this kid is. We gotta go make lunch, I think. So we should probably call it there. It is only 11:30, which I normally like. I've been trying to stream earlier so that I can just hang out with the kid during the day because he doesn't want to nap anymore. But I also don't want to just like leave him alone for too long here. I could go make lunch and then come back. But also, we got through quite a few of these. Let's do one more. We'll do one more and then we'll call it for the day, I think. This is a weird group of people. Fishman. Oh, I lost my list. Where did my list go? The King in Yellow. Okay.
Your version's the King of Yellow.
Yeah, I don't remember. I think it's like... Is the King in Yellow also Haster, or is Haster different?
Haster is the King in Yellow.
Okay. I know the sign. It's been indelibly burned into my brain, but... Horns, weird face shit, yellow cloak. Got it.
And tentacles.
Tentacles. Yoosh. Oosh. Oosh, oosh, oosh. This one will probably be pretty quick. What do you got, kid? It's cold over here. What's going on? What are you doing? Hey, hey, hey. Please don't shove this book into my arm.
Gigi asks, who's the guy in the old diving suit? I think he stepped away.
It just said, sorry, I muted myself. It just said diving suit, a sentient diving suit with full goo. That's all. So that's what I drew.
Yep. Full of goo.
Okay, sorry. The boy demanded I read a book. And by read a book, he means me hold it while he looks at it. Because if I read it, he gets mad and he flips the page. Yeah. Kid, I'm not gonna let you just flip through this book again and again. Yeah, baby. You cat? Blue pants? Blue cat?
Cat? That's cat. Sorry.
Okay, this is the third time you flipped through the book now. Doesn't actually care about the book, just wants to flip the pages. You reading it to me? Thank you. Oh, good book. Nope, gotta read it again. I think we might be done for the day. I'll leave the king in yellow on the list, and we'll start with it next week. I think.
Yeah.
I might be able to bang it out here if people want to wait, but I don't know how long this is gonna take. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Kitty cat? You see a kitty cat? I'm done. Kid. And then he walked away. Okay. More TV. I've read a book. Please, more TV. Right, we'll do one more episode, then we're calling it kid.
Exactly, Alexander. Everyone like this video. Stream. And go watch Rook's latest video on witches. Like, share, and subscribe. Rook may not do this, but I will. I'll gladly chill out for Rook.
Oh my goodness.
Also, we need more people to join the channel. So, like, become YouTube members so we can figure out what to actually do for YouTube members.
Okay. King in yellow. Don't forget to upvote. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Corvus.
I was giving
heard the
sales
shilling.
pitches.
I appreciate it.
I was telling people to become YouTube members so we can know what to do with YouTube members.
Yeah, seriously.
Because if we have more, we could then, like, poll you all and figure out what do y'all want from Rook.
I get like 100 people who answer the polls, the weekly polls, which is nice.
Yeah.
But we only get like 40 people that watch the live stream. I need to get back on Twitch.
I think most people don't watch, like, live stream VODs a lot of times. I could be wrong.
Yeah. YouTube is not conducive to showing off live streams. People don't come here for live streams.
Yeah.
Some people do, but like in mass, people don't. They go to Twitch.
Mostly because I think Twitch has, like, the best, like, functionality in terms of, like, what you can do, but it's so finicky anymore.
Twitch has Twitch figured out how to trick people into spending money, but not a lot. I'm not sure Twitch is actually monetarily successful.
Yeah, probably not. I think they were started losing money.
I'm forgetting something.
Excuse me.
Tentacles. What was the other thing? Oh, horns. I like the horns.
Are they horns, or is it a horn, or is this supposed to be a crown?
It might be a crown, you're right.
He could always have a crown of horns, like Darth Maul.
That's true. One of my early DM friends, the guy that got me into DMing, gave my character a book of Haster. And he's like, the NPC that gave it to me is like, do not open this book, never open this book, don't open it. And then just left. And left me with this book. And I'm like, I'm going to open it. And he gave me like every opportunity to close the book. And I was like, no, I'm going to check it out. Blind my character.
My eyes.
I was like, oh man. So that was fun. When in doubt, let them be the creators of their own destruction.
And with our group, you basically have to strong arm us to do that.
Yeah. You guys basically just left shit everywhere. That looks evil. We're not going to touch it. It's like, but, okay.
No, we locked it up. We put it in that chest.
Put it back where you found it.
I took the bone razor, which I'm probably going to give to Gak, because they probably will get more use out of it than I would.
It is a necromancer knife.
Yeah. And I'm not a necromancer as in I am summoning dead. I am a necromancer as in I'm talking to ghosts.
Yeah. I don't want the tentacle anymore.
Nomad.
Instead of tentacles. There we go. That was hard to say. I think I'm just going to have the cloak kind of wisp out. Maybe the cloak is more of like an ink stain than a cloak. It
Interesting.
doesn't really have a form. Or it has an amorphous form, I suppose. dear. Doing a workout, kid? Do. Bless you.
Sorry. Weird cough thing.
I got a new commission. I have to draw a frog general now.
Nice.
That one will be fun.
Just Napoleon as a frog.
Kind of a. I didn't ask about clothes actually. Shoot. I was gonna make him a frog warlock, but you're right. It's probably gonna be more of like a commander. Okay, here's what I want to do. I'm gonna grab some lighter yellow, and we're just gonna really make this look like piss. What if I go up? I go like these, and I make this a overlay. Yeah, that's all right. I'll do that. And then we'll make this a clipping mask. This one's not gonna have a lot of detail, so I'm gonna make the color look kind of cool. I hope. Why can't I make this a clipping mask? Clipping group. There we go. And then we'll just make the tips of these get really weird, kind of yellowy and bright. I almost don't want that to be. We're gonna drop the saturation on that, so it's just more. I want it to be more. Well, that's just not doing anything. All right, cancel. We'll just erase it. We'll try again. Overlay. I think we just want it to be lighten. That's better. Okay. Maybe we should do darker on the next one. Create clipping mask. Create clipping group. There we go. Do something like this and darken it up down here. Ooh, that's getting weird. Alright, I'm gonna not do that.
Getting to release Hasper on everyone here.
Wang, wang, wang. Did I have a whole bunch of yellow on there? Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Get out of here. Okay. Now I'm just losing my mind, I think, so. It's probably about time to call it.
I mean, that makes sense.
Gonna go make some lunch. Maybe draw some frogs. Work on the video game. The video games.
The video game?
I'm so stupid close to making the multiplayer work. It's so frustrating. I had to fight with ChatGPT because it was like, you should do XYZ. And I'm like, why would I do XYZ? X does Y and Z. And it's like, oh, you're right. Okay, let's not do X, Y, and Z. And I'm like, thank you. And then we kept working, and it's like, okay, so here's what you're going to put into Z. And I'm like, we don't have Z. I put it all in X. And it's like, oh, you're right, here it is. It's like, yes. What is happening? Please focus. So I had to start over with a different way of looking at it. Be like, here's all the scripts I have. Please only look at this script. Do not add a new script because we're using it this way. It's like, oh, yeah. And then it finally worked. It's like, okay. I'm learning enough about coding to where I can actually tell it to shut up, which is great. But I don't know enough yet to not need it, which sucks. It sucks real bad. So we'll get there eventually. Okay, I think that's what I'm going to call it. Thanks for hanging out today, everybody. Go check out the Witch video. Share the Witch video. It's doing really well, which makes me happy. Makes me think I should do more class videos. But I also don't know if it's just the Witches that's making it successful.
Yep.
Always a possibility. We'll keep plugging away. We'll be back on Friday. We'll do more viewer suggestions. I don't have anything else. That's it. I hope everybody had a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Have a wonderful rest of your week. Thank you for the good suggestions. And Corvus, thanks for hanging out today. Stay happy, stay healthy, keep your dice on the table. We'll catch everybody next time. Bye, everyone.